think we're live. Hopefully we're live. Welcome to my third Facebook Live class. We're going to do mostly Tendu exercises today. It's going to be a Tendu kind of day. And Tendu means simply to stretch or tight. So when that foot goes out, when that leg goes out, it's stretched and it's tight and it's straight. It won't be bent or wobbly or loose. You want to contract all of the muscles from up here in the hip all the way down to the toe. All right, well, we only have 30 minutes, so we're going to get started. We're going to start out with a plie tendu exercise. Whoops, I have a new setup here. Tried to make it a little easier for me in the kitchen and a little easier for you to be able to see. So let's get started. I'm going to show you the first exercise. Our arm's going to come forward and open. We're going to start with a tendu to the front. Remember, stretched. So you want to feel like that foot is really pointing and pulling away from the body. All of this core should be pulled in and should be pulling up, and in the back as well. Shoulders pressing down, neck is long, and the head is, pretend like you have a string attached to the top of your head, the crown of your head, and it's pulling up, 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 up. It's attached to the ceiling and it's pulling you up, almost as if you're a marionette. So the first exercise is going to be tendu, plie. Tendu, plie. Tendu, plie. One more time. Tendu, plie. Then we're going to do it, and that's in first position. Then we're going to tendu out. That doesn't really work from that position. Let's just do it from first, and then we'll tendu to third, and we'll do it in third. All right? So we're going to do first. Okay, so I'm changing my mind as I'm going along. One. Let's just do it all from third position. I think that'll make it a little simpler. And we'll do devant, which means in the front. We'll do à la seconde, which means in the second, straight out to the side. And then we'll do it derrière, which means to the back, your derrière. All right, devant in front, à la seconde to the side, and derrière to the back. And we'll do 4 tendu plie. Tendu plie. And then somewhere in the middle, we'll do a nice little stretch, probably with some port-de-bras, cambray moves, probably forward, up, and then to the side, and then back. Just try to follow along with those. Then we may do that all over again, depending on how much music we have, okay? All right, get ready, get to your bar. Let's get moving. Tendu, plie. Tendu, plie. Tendu, plie. Tendu, knees are going right out to the side. Now to the side. Plie. To the back. Plie. Put that foot in the front. Plie. Position it in the back. Plie. Move your arm to the front and back. Plie. Derrière. Plie. Derrière. Plie. Derrière. Plie. Back to the side. 1. Close back. 2. Close front. 3. Close back. 4. Close front and up. Arm comes to 5th and forward. Try to keep your back flat. And up. And open to the side. And reach. Stretch. Reach with those fingertips. And open. Back up and back. To the front. Plie. 2. 3. 4. 3, 4, plie, releve, and hold. Nice job. Great job. Grab some water. I get very thirsty teaching. Something about talking while you're exercising takes it up a grade. This song is called The Middle. All of these are ballet. They're actually, I think most of them are from movie soundtracks. They're famous pieces of music. I think the first one was what we just did the exercise to was Perfect. I'm not quite sure who sings that, maybe Pink? But they're famous songs. They're songs from screenplays or from show tunes, and they're set to ballet music, so it makes it a little more fun. As you're exercising, you can try to figure out what the piece of music is that I'm playing. All right, take a deep breath. Our next exercise is going to be dégagé frappe. All right, so if you remember, we're going to do this from third position. Remember, in third position, your left foot, right now, because we're on this side of the bar, is going to be pointed away from you and towards the bar. Your right foot, the heel of it's coming right in the center, and it's going to be right where your arch of your foot is, and pointed out a little. However, whatever's comfortable, don't hurt yourself. This is for fun. We're not professionals, obviously. All right, so with dégagés, it's very much like a tendu. You're also going to stretch that foot out as far as you can. You want to push that foot, stretch that foot, and it's instead of it just touching the floor, coming out to a point on the floor, it's going to come off the floor. Like so. Dégagé. To disengage, and in this case, to disengage from the floor. Okay, so we're going to do 4 of those. To the front, devant, to the side, à la seconde, and to the back, derrière, and then again to the side, so that we can get back to the front. When we get back to the front, then we're going to pull our foot into, if you remember in our last lesson, I showed you frappe position. It's coup de pied, which means at the ankle, and it's going to be flexed for a frappe. We also have coup de pied pointed, and we'll do that in the next exercise. So right here at the ankle, your foot is going to rest, and you're going to do the same as the dégagé almost, except for you're not going to start engaged. You're going to push your foot out, touch the floor, and then come off the floor. You're going to breeze the floor. There you go. And we're going to do them to the side and to the back. So I don't know what's happening, but my music just mysteriously started playing on its own. That's kind of fun and a little creepy. So we're going to do 4 dégagés, front, side, back, side. Then we're going to do 4 frappes, front, side, back, side. All right? Let's get started. water. I don't know where you're watching from. I will be posting this. Maybe nobody's watching right now, but that's okay, because I'll be posting this on our Carolina Dancers Facebook page, and that's where most of my students, I think, go when they have time to do the exercises and practice. Trying to stay in some kind of decent conditioning for our return to class, which we know is inevitable and hopefully soon. Oh, okay, we're back. I lost you for a second, but we're back. Good. So anyway, wherever you're watching me from, I hope it's as beautiful there as it is here. Outside here, it's probably about 70 degrees today. The sun's shining, the sky is blue, the birds are singing. I put out bird feed in the mornings for little birdies in our area, and I have some real pretty cardinals and finch and blue jays that frequent it, and it just feels like life is coming alive. And juxtaposed against what's happening in our culture today, it's a little surreal, but I'm really enjoying, especially since I'm trying to take a fast from the news and the media. I'm really enjoying just experiencing life and loving life during this beautiful opening of spring. And I hope you're able to do that. If you're in a place where it's not yet warm, maybe you can get on the internet and watch some videos of pretty springtime activities and birds flying and chirping and flowers in bloom, because it really does lighten your heart. And I hope and I pray that these little dance exercises does that a little bit for you, because it's hard to do anything else but to think about what you're doing here. Otherwise, we make a lot of big mistakes, and I certainly don't want to do that, because I want to help you and don't want to get us all turned upside down while we're practicing. But if you just can keep your mind focused for this next 15 minutes or so, I think you'll feel a sense of relief. I think you'll feel some stress fall off of you, and you'll be able to enjoy the day a little more. Okay, so let's get started again with rond de jambe. Okay, we're going to do this from a first position, which again is toes pointed outward in a V shape. Knees turned outward, and we're going to start with what I said from the very beginning, a tendu. A tendu, again, points, it stretches. It doesn't just point, it's stretching and pulling away from the body. That leg is completely engaged. It's not just haphazardly out there with a little toe point. It is completely engaged. And through the rond de jambe, we're going to go through 4 positions. The number 1 is here in front. It's what we in ballet call devant. To the side, which is called à la sequence. My French is not great, sorry. And then that's 2. The third is to the back, which is derrière. And then the 4th is we come back through first with, again, heels pressed together in a V position. And so we're going to try to make it not quite so choppy as 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try to make a fluid movement around the floor with our toe only, in a semicircle pattern, but hitting each one of those positions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after we do that, I think 6 times we'll do it. And we're going to start in the front. We're going to go and count in clockwise position. Then after we do it 6 times that way, we're going to start in the back, and we'll go counterclockwise the other direction. All right. This really helps condition the hip, the hip joint, the hip flexor, all of this area right in here. And also, if you're maintaining the tendu the way you're supposed to, it really helps condition the legs. So as soon as we do this, we're going to flip to the other side and do all of these exercises again. One, two, three, and close. 4, 5, 6. Plie, releve, roll down, plie, releve, roll down. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, releve, and down. Good job. All right, grab some water because all 3 of those exercises we now need to do on the other side. All right, give yourself a little stretch, bend over if you need to, do some side bends. We'll get started with that in just a couple of seconds. All right, so back to 3rd position, and we're going to do those tendu plies. Remember, tendu, plie, tendu, plie, to the side and to the back, 4 times. Back, to the back, and arm up to 5th, and over. Feeling it about now. Plie, releve. Plie. One more time. Good job. Great job. It's really warm in here. Part of the reason why I'm panting so is it's real warm. It is 70 degrees outside, and we don't have air conditioning. And I am in that stage of life where hot flashes happen frequently. So if I turn beet red and have perspiration just literally falling off of me, ignore all that. Just keep watching my feet. Frappe from 3rd. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, We've got one more exercise and just enough time to do it. Listen, make sure we don't have time to do it on this 30-minute video, but please, please, please make sure you're warming up before you get started with these exercises, and make sure that you cool down and that you stretch afterward. Those two practices are so important to exercise. They are as important because one, they prevent injury. Two, they give you the best ability for cardiac performance. And three, especially the stretching at the end, is what helps lengthen and strengthen those muscles, okay? So don't skip that part. It's really, really important. All right, last exercise, rond de jambe. By the way, I did not tell you, this is to burn. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Two more. Close into the back, counterclockwise. My floor is sticky. I meant to put some powder down and I forgot that. It's really sticky. I did mop. Close, plie, releve. I want you to pull your arm down to second and hold. Thank you for a wonderful dance class. I hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll see you maybe on Saturday, okay? God bless.